Add tracks on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up, what up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. Good morning. Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I'm your host, Abby Harris. Today is February 20th. What are you doing today on this Tuesday? Did you get a chance to check out our show yesterday? We had a great show. We talked about Josh. Josh Land did his thing. But on today's show, as we're moving on, because there are a lot of things that we're going to talk about, because you always see that I don't always, sometimes the way the day starts determines, So, shameless plug. If you haven't got a chance to tune into Beyond the Blockchain podcast, please do so. I have a lot of guests that have came up on my show and showed me some love, some lot of great interviews, a lot of things that we have spoken about in this time in this space. So yes, get a chance to check out Beyond the Blockchain podcast. Today we are going to highlight certain things within our space. Okay, so let me do this. Do you meditate? Sometimes there's a lot of energy and a lot of things that is built up that, sometimes you got the kumbaya meditating and just slow it down, right? Because if you slow it down, then you can actually move in a real cool manner where you don't have all of those stresses. So, but then saying that, okay, let's start over with welcome to Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I am your host, Abby Harris. I do this each and every day at 10 a.m. I talk about news that is happening in the Web3 space. I talk about financial literacy in this space. I talk about coins, tokens, and ways to use the information that I am giving you to find opportunities to make advancements while things are happening and things are built. So it's like being the first person of the know, right? If you're the first person to know, then you can capitalize on things you know, right? Now, falling into that, our day trade, we're at 52,000 in Bitcoin, right? Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? We seen a place to where it's been riding sideways for a little while, and then based off of the past, right? We seen how these markets work in the past. I'm just gonna just straight get into the meat and juice. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to scroll through the tokens, which, you know what? Let me do that. Let me just scroll through the tokens, right? The coins, right? Because this is like what I do on my daily, right? It's important that I let you guys see like these charts and see where we at, because this is very important. It's important to me. It's important to you. I don't want, just because I am excited about certain information that I have, that I feel like there's opportunity to take advantage, and that I should not provide the same responsibility of things that I need to do for you guys. Okay, so here are the tokens. You see it's a lot of sideways movement, little down, up and downs, right? certain things that we always talk about. This this internet computer has been coming across my desk, and I'm gonna show you something earlier today. We already got it from Josh. Shout out to Josh. Um, it's been coming across the desk. Like I seen this when it was very very cheap. They go the ton talking the open network. I talk about that quite frequently. And yeah, Casper, Filecoin. We're gonna have a conversation about this protocol today. Absolutely, definitely gonna have a conversation about this. Stacks. Um, but you already know. One of my favorites is helium. So, oh, they go. You over here bouncing. There's a lot of bouncing over here in our C's and our Su's, right? Algorand. A lot of bouncing. There we go, 925. That's all I wanted to see. And we're going to move on. We're going to go back to the topic of this conversation of where you can actually take advantage of what is happening in the market based off of the past, right? So there are charts. I've been talking about this for a little while. People are posting charts up about the phases and how things are supposed to be moving and right before the halving, and you know, because everybody keeps saying this thing is going to the moon, just to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. But do you have a strategy for it to go to the moon, or are you going to be like those like me who rode the wave and end up with nothing at the end of the day, right? Or you're going to have a strategy? See, this time around, I'm having a strategy into getting into this space, right? It's a strategy. The only reason I have a strategy is because now I'm listening a little more, I'm understanding a little more, I'm paying attention to some of the things that people are saying they have, right? They say history repeats itself. They say that all the time, right? It repeats itself. So we already see, so let me pull this chart up, right? He got it from 2014 all the way up to coming to 2024. There are certain places in this space to where it jumps up high and it retraces and then it goes to the moon, right? We've seen this, a lot of sideways movement, down, sideways to the moon, right? This is the same structure that we've seen. We've seen this same structure before. So what does that mean? That means that there are ways that you can take advantage of this, right? Once again, you don't have to be a trader. You don't have to go in and try to time the market. You don't have to, none of that. Just dollar cost averaging with your expectation of where it's going and taking your profits as you see them coming. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Here's another one. This is my Twitter guys, right? These are my Twitter guys. Excuse me, X, if you want to call them that. But look, they showing you what has happened right before each of these situations that transpired, right? They showing this is where we're expecting to go. This is where we at now, right? 12 days, right? This is the expectation. I'm not making this up. The only thing we can do is base this thing off of history and just take advantage of where you can take advantage of. First, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. This is definitely a new channel. We have finally hit 500 subscribers. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys, because without you guys it wouldn't be me, because I'm just talking to the camera and it ain't no support unless you get support from the people that support you, right? So moving on. Bitcoin halving. Do you know what the halving is? For all of those people who do know, then this is conversation technically is not for you, right? The last Bitcoin halving took place in May 11th, 2024, and the next Bitcoin halving will likely occur in April 2024, right? What does that mean for miners, cryptocurrency, long-term prospects? So, what happens is, hold on, let me just find you a quick, I just want to give you a quick synopsis of what this is. So roughly every 4 years, Bitcoin miners can potentially win the halving, right? Is every 4 years. Hold up. Okay. This is what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like. Now, this is very important because we've seen this once again. History repeats itself. So as history repeats itself, you take full advantage of what's going on. That's what you do. You take full advantage. I'm just showing you these things. You don't have to know about them. You don't have to go into details. You don't have to see, because this is a lot of analytics. You be looking at these charts and numbers and you be like, yo, what is Av talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. This ain't making no sense. The only sense that I need to make for you is to, when I pull things up and say, hey, this is something that you can interested in, maybe you should look at, then you go and do your own research. So, we're coming into alt season, and we all know that the vibe for everything in the world has been AI. They talk about AI all day, all night. AI is in our cell phones now. So why not have an AI token or crypto that way you can take the opportunity? Once again, I'm not providing you with no financial advice whatsoever. This is not financial advice. This is just me looking at things and seeing that, hey, there may be an opportunity here. And if I choose or you choose to, then that's what you do, right? So we already see that AI is taking over, especially with ChatGPT dropping a new Sora. If you haven't got a chance to check out in one of my last episodes where I go into Sora and I look at the whole platform, and it is changing the game, right? So I honestly think this is now here we go. I think a new protest needs to happen. This is my personal opinion, right? A new protest, because yeah, we had a protest for the writers, the actors, right, and all that. But what about the videographers who take video of beautiful places, right? Beautiful landscapes. So now you have an AI that's taking that job. So now this is, see, we have to combat against this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All of this stuff starting to take advantage. All of it. We're gonna get this flows into my next subject, but once again, AI tokens, right? And why not get in at the bottom floor if the floor is the bottom, right? Because everybody talking about AI tokens. So what do? I pull up the top artificial AIs by market cap. Right here's the top. So if you see something that you're interested in, let me see if I get these numbers right. Can I get it to one? Nope. All right. If you see something, oh, I know this one. If you see some, I know this one. I'm scared of this one right here. Singularity. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the Singularity project, but that is one of them AI projects that scares the heck out of me, right? But like you see, okay, look, Bit sensor prices at 619. I'm sorry, Bit sensor, Byte sensor, Byte and Soar. Excuse me, right? Look, the way I do my research, I will go to each one of these coins, look at their website, look at what it entails, look at what, and see if it has any real impact. If it's not up some made up Star Wars, out of the world stuff, or it makes sense. But I am pro LimeWire. I don't know if you guys remember LimeWire from back in the days, but I am so pro LimeWire. And they got a great platform over there. But you have to look at these things, and it seems like a lot, but this list is not. Oh, this list is pretty long. Well, go by one, take a few every day and say, hey, like, see, for me, I like to look at things that got a lot of zeros in the back. That's my personal opinion, because my goal is to, any tokens that I look at is deep fake AI. I am curious. Deep fake AI. Okay, we see where. Okay, let's see. What markets is it on? Let's do that first. It's on Uniswap. Okay. All right. Also, I would like to see where their website is. Let's see. Deepfake AI. Where you can buy deepfake AI. This might be a fake coin because they got fake coins all the time, or something that you don't want to. Let's see. Fakeai.io. Deepfake AI. Okay, so y'all know how I go in the first skimming of apps and projects. The first skimming is who they are. If they're not showing no developers and you see a bunch of how to buy here now, then you know that this is not it. Okay, why do they have Andrew Tate picture on here? Okay, I'm curious. So, okay, I don't know why there's an X on their Discord, but they got all of the social media. Okay, let's see. Is it just about tokens? Is it about the app? What is this about? Web access, Telegram bot, user. Okay, buy. Okay, I don't see tokens, fake AI. Okay, what are we buying the tokens for though? How to use AI tokens. How to use. Download crypto wallet. Okay, I want to know. Wait, here we go. How to use. Go to that page, connect your wallet, buy and get as many minutes as you want. Enter your Telegram username, enter in deep AI, begin using commands below. Actually, what to do. For example, say hello Trump, how are you? How are you? If you're a developer, click developer. Okay, so
I hope you found this helpful. Have fun using deepfake AI.
oh, this is one of those that's just gonna get you in trouble. this is one of those that's gonna get you in trouble. So this is the things that we've been seeing all along, all this time. So you're buying the tokens to use your minutes to create on this. So okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Oh, this is really cool. This is a really cool concept. That's a really cool concept. But it's scary. Once again, I can fake anybody with this one. I can say, hey guys, come on over here, buy this token. And we don't even know if this is real. There's still more research that needs to be done. Just you hear my excitement, right? But I still don't see the founders, developers, and all that. I didn't click the white paper. I'm not going into all of that as of right now because it is. I have a lot of other things to talk about, and it just kind of pushed me down this rabbit hole by just looking at some of these tokens. But this is eventually how you research certain tokens and things that you're interested in investing in. And that's basically what I do, right? We all hear deep fake AI all the time. It's kind of a buzzword. So what is it for somebody to set up a quick developer app real quick and get this on the charge? And this is how easy it is to get caught up in some of these things where you can on ramp your money on, but you can't. There's no exit ramp, So you have to pay attention to exactly what's going on within this space, and you got to do your research. Make sure this stuff is reputable. So yeah, that was the list. Another thing is for me is if I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna just show you this real quick. If I click on something and I click markets to see where they're changing at, and if I don't see reputable companies like OKX or Binance, right, or Bybit or BitGet or some of these, if I don't see them as one or as maybe Uniswap or something, it's a flag for me, right? Because I need to be able to exchange wherever I need to exchange. I don't want to be caught with a coin or a token that has no value whatsoever. So that is my main thing, and I always go to the company's website to see what the company is about, right? Always to see how the UX design is. Just I look for the developers. I look for the teams. There's like a lot of stuff that I look for prior to me even thinking about or just joining it. And I understand that everybody has this idea and concept that to the moon, buy this at 1.000 and go to the moon. Yeah, those instances do happen, and we see coins going up 12,000% and all that you could have probably put $1 in, what for $1 and it went up to 12,000. These things do happen, but sometimes they have you on more on a greed or anticipation of thirst to get you. So I like a lot of this stuff because it's thirst traps, right? Don't get caught in the thirst trap. So moving on, perfect example. Filecoin jumped up 16%. And the reason why is because they connected with Solana. And we all know how strong Solana is. And once again, Filecoin falls under one of my favorite sectors. Guess what it is? I'll wait. I'm joking. DePIN, decentralized physical infrastructure. That's what it has everything to do with, infrastructure. So that was just a gem I just gave y'all. So just do your own research to go check out what Filecoin is. This is not financial advice because I'm not directing you, but you guys know if you've been watching my show that I am excited about DePIN projects because it is something that is tangible, and a lot of people are building networks and storage. There's all types of ways because DePIN is decentralized, and that is my thing. Now, moving on, tokenization. We already knew tokenization was a thing, and certain people figured it out and certain people haven't. And tokenizing assets. We all heard about the first major piece of art that was tokenized, right? For those who, now I'm gonna slow this down. For all those who understand, I say tokenization. Just take it as like a car loan, right? They don't give you don't pay them upfront one lump sum, right? You pay them in percentages, but it's all connected to one lump sum. So it's just almost like fractionalizing, like taking a piece and you own the small piece. You have a piece, a fractionalized ownership in a piece of something or whatever it is. So, within saying that, Polygon-based lenders platform to provide crypto liquidity for luxury items. So I always have an issue with the pawn shop, because that's what this is to me. I'm break it down. This is a pawn shop, right? I'm going to lend you money on your devices, and your devices will be as collateral based on the blockchain. This is nothing but a pawn shop. This is what I'll be talking about, where you can take technology and take the real world impact and bring them together. This is a digital pawn shop. That's all this is. And they're using crypto. Can't say no more than that. So you want to come okay, hey, listen, lender, look, 9.7%. Okay. Anybody got any Rolexes sitting around? 9.7%. You're going to pay 31,136 interest. God damn, how long is this loan? Repayment in 365. Shit. Can I lend my money? I make 3,000 on every person that come to my office. Oh man, I would love this. Oh man, I would love this. Can I open up my pawn shop? I know there's people that need money and don't want pawn shop, you know. Oh man, maybe hold up. Polygon-based lending platform. What's the lending platform? Let's have a look at the lending platform. What is the name of the lending platform? Liquidity, issue, advisor, asset platform. Lending. I would like to know the lending platform. Yeah, I just want to talk about it. I don't want to just get a name. Why? Because it's just a concept right now. No, y'all gotta have something built. It gotta be a splash page, Telegram group, something. I'm going to look more into this. But see, this is the thing. This is like I'm about to say. This is New York. Yo, they're gonna be busting you upside your head with the fake bootleg watches. Like, cause some of these fakes is, you can't tell. When I was in the Diamond District and they was telling me they got different levels of fake watches, fake Rolexes. But what I'm gonna say, a bust down that technically is not a fake Rolex, especially if they open it up. Right? I guess that's what they will claim a fake Rolex because it's a bust down. You put ice and all that in it, right? So I definitely get it, but will you be taking the watches from the block and pawning them for crypto to make 3,000? Moving on. Why would you have to pawn your watch, right? Because Google is laying off people, 12,000 layoffs. 12. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. But Google is laying off thousands of employees. 12,000. As workers begin to worry about AI is slowly replacing them. Y'all worried? Shit. Should have been worried. They got bricklayers. Let me ask you a question, and I don't mean to be like to be like anal or an a-hole, right? But if one of the simplest jobs that you can have, and it's not even a simple job, but a bricklayer, right? I know it's a lot of work. I know it's geometry. I know it's math, right? But if you can replace a bricklayer with a robot, right? Now, bricklayer is physical. It's a physical thing. Pouring cement, moving, heavy lifting. That's physical things that actually are in motions, right? And if you can replace this with a robot compared to somebody sitting in a computer all day, then expect more than 12,000 jobs to be lost. So once again, I keep having these conversations about combating all of this AI stuff because it's not only coming in, it's coming in hard like a freight train, no homo. It's like, boom, pause. 12,000 jobs, AI is coming to take over. They got all these robots and all this stuff, and now I'm kind of being a hypocrite because in the same conversation, I'm like, look at all these AI tokens that you can invest. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. Sucker for that one. Moving on. It is Beyond the Blockchain Podcast. I've been having so much fun. I'm a little past my time a little bit. Hold up. Okay. Please stop putting your phones in rice and water. I know that's what they've been telling us for years, sitting in rice. Yeah, it's good. But now you cannot sit in the rice due to the spectacles of rice will get inside and cause damage to your phones, the particles. So that is what the conversation is. And it's like sticking the cotton swab into the connector. There's all types of issues with this. So you don't want to destroy your phone, but your phone shouldn't have got wet in the first place. And if you had a case, then this wouldn't be an issue. Moving on. Sports Illustrated. Y'all remember Sports Illustrated was the thing, like all the magazines, right? I couldn't wait for them every week to give me a Sports Illustrated magazine. But Sports Illustrated just started a new ticketing platform. It says CEO David Land explains that while normal ticket ends up in the trash, NFT tickets could bring more experience to ticket holders, opportunities for event organizers. Now, this is what I have to say. And I'm going to do the shameless plug right now. This is what I have to say. There are some companies that get it right, but then there are some companies that do not get it right. This is one of the companies that got it right, and at some point in time, I will bring the team on board to talk about it. Because yes, it brings more of an experience. It brings you more opportunities to deal with on both ends as a sponsor and as a guest. You know, you want to be interactive with your ticket. You want to have more to your ticket than just a ticket. Yeah, we toss them. So if you haven't got a chance to check out NFTVIP platform, now check this guys out. I used to run, for all those don't know, I used to run one of the biggest crypto meetup groups in NYC, 10,000 members, and we had a special day where we commandeered South Street Seaport, and we had our own event, and we launched this NFT VIP ticketing system to where if you was one of the sponsors for this ticketing platform, right, this is one of the places to where you are being seen and heard, and you actually able to identify and talk to and engage with your clients, right? Or the people that support whatever projects you got going on, right? So as I scroll through this, right, all events, this is the ticketing system. All your events will be in the ticketing system. This is just like, shout out to Player One Taco. Instead of you wearing 1,000 badges to show everybody to all the events and everything that you've been to, it's in your ticketing system. Right here, right in your palm of your hands. You can connect with people. Like when I started looking into this and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Especially when I seen it, I was like, this is a no-brainer to bring on my show today to talk about the ticketing system. Tetris party flavors. Like there are a lot of ways that you can enjoy and engage. Like this thing is more than just a ticket. So as I move within February 26th now, this is all based in the ticketing system. Big old event happening February 26th in Denver, right? This is in your ticket. You going through that. You know how, I don't know if you've been through any of these events and they give you the list and there's a whole long list of events, right? And you got to decipher through. Now with this, you got all the information right here. What's going on? The speakers, all the sponsors get highlighted. This is what's important. My company, Beyond the Blockchain Podcast, sponsorship needs to be sitting right in the space. So this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. You see this? Check this out. This is how the tickets look. They come in. Speakers, sponsors, look. Just like I was explaining it. Simple. Watch the video. Can we watch the video? We can watch the video right here. I'm gonna mute because I'm not sure if there's any music and I don't want to get flagged. All the highlights of the event right here in your ticket. You had that great party, the sponsorships, all this stuff is direct. Fireside chats, the agenda, the time, keynotes, and the sponsors. Hey guys, y'all know I talk about this all the time, right? This is one of them I talk about all the time. There you go right there. I talk about it all the time. You just seen it on the charts. This is what yeah, so this is it, guys. Look. You want to participate This is what a ticketing platform looks like. So I don't know what Sports Illustrated is doing, but all I know is if there's a ticketing platform that you need to look at, then this is it. This is what it looks like. This is it. And then here's another thing. It also engages live music. So like if you're an artist and you have an event, right? Because Beyond the Blockchain is going to have an event. I'm not sure if I want to do it NFT NYC, but yeah, we're gonna have an event. And the only way you can get your tickets and be a part of the community, you're gonna have to go through this platform. And if we have artists performing and we have different guests and a whole highlight of all the highlights, a whole highlight of the highlights. You heard that? A highlight of the highlights of everything that's happening in the event. It'll be happening here. So make sure you go check it out. And it's also there for you to use as your service. So you can always reach out to the team, but I will definitely bring them up to participate, to see what's going on within our space. You feel me? And it's all interactive. Like I'm like really, hold up. And you can actually click. Oh my goodness, this is really cool. Yes, I'm over 21. Come on now. Come on now. This could be your brand. Oh, man. So this is what the wallet looks like on the inside. So all the events that you went to, you receive your token NFT tickets and all like it has all the information for you. These are your tokens to the events and stuff that you want to. This is media. Like I said, if you've been to a show or a concert or something and they want to give you music, it will be within the platform. So this is, like I said, I can't express, like I see a lot of ticketing companies try at this, but this is it. So Sports Illustrator, oh, and you got buddies. Sports Illustrator, make sure you tap in because that's where it needs to go. Moving on. This is funny here. Are you kind of healthy and over 30? Apply to join for NASA simulated Mars mission. A lucky 4-person crew will spend a year in a 1,700 square foot habitat. Would you do this? They want to see how it is to live on Mars. Guys, let me tell y'all something. Darth Vader, Elon Musk, this is probably his project with NASA because they're getting ready to put people on Mars, right? They're putting people on Mars. Now, I'm in shape, right? I'm over 30. I can do this, right? What would you do, right? A whole year living in a bubble on Mars. I'm just curious. Is there gravity on Mars? I want to know, is there gravity on Mars? Hold up. Homeboy, yeah, he had this thing on his head. Okay. So you're gonna have to live like an astronaut for a whole year. What it has a kitchen, 2 bathrooms. They're private, work area, recreation area for socializing. If you're a healthy, motivated, non-smoker U.S. citizen or permanent resident between the age of 30 and 55, then you might have what it takes. Would you participate in this? Participate also needs to have a master's degree in STEM field and 2 years of professional STEM experience or 1,000 hours piloting experience. Okay, so that cuts out a lot of people. You don't have 1,000 hours. You will not be in Mars just chilling and relaxing. But if you are, right? Okay, so you know something? This is funny, right? And this just hit me in my head just real quick because I'm getting ready to get off here. I got 2 more things I need to talk about. But what I'm realizing, the future of education of where you need to be in the next 5 to 10 years is in STEM. That's what I'm starting to notice. Technology is everything. Everything. You're going to lose your job right now. Just because you're on your computer doesn't mean it's technology. Everything is evolving. It's evolving in this AI space. So either you program an AI or how could you program a learning machine? Because you're the guinea pig. We're the guinea pigs for this thing to take us on. I'm not going to get into my rant on AI. Moving on. Ha ha ha. Donald Trump selling his sneakers. I'm not going to lie. I would have a pair. I'm a sneakerhead. Donald Trump got $400 sneakers. Listen, imagine what the resale market of those is going to be. That's Donald Trump. There will never be another Donald Trump ever again. He's the only one. And he's the only one that had his own pair of sneakers. So yeah, I will have them. When I seen the stripes on the back and all that, I like them. They look like dunks to me. They look like dunks to me. Look. They look like some cheap, expensive Louis Vuitton sneakers or some Gucci sneakers. That's what they look like. Can I go to that? Oh, it's only zoom in. That's what they look like. $3.99. They look like the expensive Skippies, right? See, this new generation of sneakers, we grew up on Nike. It was Nike all day. It was either you Nike or you Adidas. Adidas was the old school because Run DMC, but it was Nike. There was a few Reebok people, but if you were Nike, you were Nike head. We found from Harlem, Air Force Ones, Nikes, Timberland boots. Like, we was Nike, right? Everything Nike, right? Dunks, when Dunks came out, we was Nike. This looks like the same thing, right? Why? Because they say Trump? No, I'm a sneakerhead. You know how much these sneakers gonna be worth about 5 or 10 years? Yes, I will have me a pair of Trumps if you wanted to know. And I did talk about this on that note. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I hope you got a chance to enjoy some of the insightful and enlightening things that I had to talk about and discuss today. And I hope you're getting a chance to understand what this wave is and you decide to ride it. And if you haven't got a chance to check out some of my past interviews, please do so. This is Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I am your host. Same bad time, same bad channel. Peace.
Abstracts on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris.